So, so I'm pretty pissed off right now. I'm just trying to like chill out in my room, watch my favorite movie like ever. Actually, I can't watch my favorite movie ever because it's not on DVD yet. Awkward. Favorite movie that I'm able to watch. Yeah. That, by the way, let's get into the Greek. A movie starring Russell Brand and Jonah Hill. Best movie ever. Look it up, watch it, buy it, whatever. It's a sequel to a movie, to a different movie called Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And they're both really funny. So I recommend both of them. They're a little risque, but no. You can get into the Greek that's like 10 times better than the first one. But whatever. Anyway, I'm really pissed off because this bitch stopped to me today and she's like, you know what? Your boyfriend, he's way too good for you. You shouldn't be going out with him. Like, you're an ugly slut. And I'm like, nigga say what? The fuck? I'm about to slap you upside the fucking motherfucking head. Yeah, I just said fucking twice. That's how fucking pissed off I was. Like, I don't want to like brag or anything, but I'm not like I'm not like one of those kids who got bullied in school. Like, I'm not one of those kids who that happened to them. And that first time just set me off. Like, I went boom, 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 snap, just went crazy on that motherfucking ass. So, yeah, I pretty much went, well, oh, sorry, I can't even say it. I went like ape shit in that bitch. Like, totally berserk. Oh my god, I'm dying over here. I have a hole in my wall if you notice. I have two actually. And they're like perfectly spaced out apart because, you know, I have holes in my walls from punching them. No, I'm kidding. I don't punch my walls. I'd probably break my fingers. Yeah. No, what I do. What I did is I had a mirror and it attaches to the back of my dresser and it has these two long poles. When I was trying to put it in, it tilted and it fell on top of my face and the two poles went through the wall. It was pretty funny. Oh no. Alright. I want to show you how my room represents what I love. So, first thing, how it represents what I love. I freaking love zebra print. As you can see, I'm sitting on a zebra print pillow. I I have zebra print like everything. I love it. I have a lamp shade that's zebra print. Alright, first thing I'll show you is obviously my walls. These are my favorite colors, turquoise. They're like pretty much two different shades of turquoise. Here's another thing. My gigantic poster. Look at this. Gigantic. His head's bigger than mine. Way bigger. It's like 2 sizes more. Yeah, so that's what it is. This is Edward, because he's my freaking husband. If I could have an immortal husband, anyone, it would be him. Here is my under construction, as of like now, my under construction, 1D shrine. Alright, first we have all their names. Harry, Niall, Lewis, Liam, Zane, and then my name. And then we got 2 pictures of them from when I like absolutely was obsessed with them. X Factor days. I love them. This is their first performance when they performed Torn. Oh my god. Okay, then I have this little saying here where it combines a bunch of every single song they've ever like sang professionally into this one paragraph. Here's my drawing of cartoon version of them. It's mine. I drew it myself. Thank you very much. I got the cartoon like off a website, but I drew it myself. Oh, these are my list of one-shots that I still have to write. There's like 2 crossed out, and I have like a million left. So yeah, that's still in progress. I still have to find like stuff that I want to put up there. Alright, if you can see, I don't really want to show you this, like legit show you this, but it has, if you look on my mirror, what? 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 Oh! Sorry, that's my brother. Um, it says, it's like all in dry erase marker. It has a bunch of writing and stuff. Like it says I Heart One Direction, that has one D everywhere. Like it says it everywhere. And then it says Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne, and Zayn Malik. So there's that on my chalkboard. You can't read what it says, but it actually says Mrs. Styles, and then at the bottom it says I Heart One D. Um, people always ask me, who's your favorite? Well, I don't really have a favorite necessarily, but like an order in which I love the most. It goes Harry, Niall, Lewis, Liam, then Zayn. How it goes. Excuse me. Oh, and then the best boy band ever. Like nobody can compare the Beatles. Yes, I do love the Beatles with passion. So don't step in between my British boys. Some will punch you in the face. Thank you very much. Now, I have a lot of British obsessions. I have One Direction, the Beatles. Then I have Ed Sheeran, and I also have Aiden Grimshaw. Because I love them all, and they're all really good. I just love them all so much. So yeah, oh, and if you're wondering what this thing, funky painting is, that's my aunt. She's an artist, and she made that for me. Oh my god, and guess what? Okay, so I also love baseball, and my favorite team is the Philadelphia Phillies, because I live in Philadelphia, well, I don't live in Philadelphia, but I live in Pennsylvania, and that's obviously what Philadelphia is. So the main baseball team around my area is the Phillies, and I want to show you the best thing in the world. A Philly fanatic pillow pet. Now, if you don't really like the Phillies, you probably don't know what this is. The Philly fanatic is their team mascot. If you don't like baseball, you won't know what it is. The Philly fanatic is their team mascot. So they have a pillow pet, an official pillow pet for Philly, and then it's got on the tail, on the foot, pillow pets. It's an official form, and I love it because it's so freaking awesome. And the little tongue, look at its eyes, and the little Phillies hat that keeps on like deflating. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's how my room really represents what I like. And then I have my big, it's not big TV at all actually, it's my TV, and I'm playing my favorite, like one of my favorite movies in there. Oh my god. And then, also, oh yeah, I've been having a really good day in the past like 24 hours. Because in the past 24 hours, for some reason, um, Omegle has been taking over Quizzaz. Like, people have been looking like, saying, oh, put Quizzaz in your interests. And put Quizzaz in your interests and just, try and find me. The first person who finds me will give a shout out or something like that. And I got in a really good mood because I was like, I stayed up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh my god, nothing can come, nothing good can come out of this. But then, out of nowhere, I refreshed the present page. So I was like, you know what, might as well check it one last time before I go to bed, because it was turned off, and I was about to go to bed, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna check it one more time. I go in there, and I'm glad I did, and it said Emmy was on Omegle, and she's like, ooh, people who find me, I'll give you a shout out. I was like, oh my god, I gotta find Emmy. And then I was on there for like maybe 5 minutes with going through people that said like Amy question mark, and then there was like a bunch of people. It was a bunch of different people though, and there was like question marks, and there was people who just said hi, and I was like delete, and I pretty much just went Amy question mark copy, and so whenever it came to a new one, I would just go Control V, which is paste, Control V, enter, and I would wait, and finally it said yes, and I was like, oh my god, it's Emmy. And so yeah, I found Emmy, and then maybe like a half an hour ago, um, Veronica did the same exact thing, Veronica Styles, and I was like, oh my god, because she's like my idol on here, because she's the best stories like ever. Um, and so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she was having one. I was like, oh my god, I swear, if I find Veronica, I'm gonna like oh, freak out. Oh. So she has a password on there that you have to tell her. And so I go, Veronica, I do the same thing as I did with Emmy, control, paste, 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 until I finally said, I was like, it said hi, and I went, Veronica? She's like, what is the password? I was like, oh my god, it is her. And I was like, crap, password. And then I remembered, I was like, cat. And she's like, well then yes, it is me. And I was like, oh my god. I was freaking out. I was like fangirling for both of those moments. And then I had like a 2 minute conversation with both of them. So it only lasted 2 minutes, but it was the best 2 minutes ever. And it was all in 24 hours. Oh my gosh. And then I tried doing it, and nobody ended up doing it. And I was like, oh, cool, cool. People irk me. So yeah. It was pretty epic. Yeah, that's pretty much all that happened to me today. Or it took me like 2 minutes to explain that, and then like it took 10 minutes to tell you about my room that I'm pretty sure none of you care about that pointless shit, because none of you do. Still got that cough. Alright, well, I'm really bored. I wish I could like stay on here for like ever. How do you do twit cams? That sounds like a fun thing to do. But I have a feeling nobody would go on there because like everybody hates me. So awkward. I really want to do that now. I'm gonna try and figure it out now. Alright, bye guys.